All right, let's take the mysterious matter column. It's really, really slow. So here you have the pre-lab background. Let's see in here. Right, what I would do, first of all, I'll look at this. Let me open it now. Not like that. Here we go. So, you know that you need to have all of it, right? So, first things first. So you go back to
lower it.
So this is the mysterious matter column. Let me see if you can copy it somewhere like that. I know it's really slow, but you have to bear with it. All right, let's go back. So it's going to be the mysterious matter. The hypothesis. Let's see what the hypothesis is. We go to the puzzle. So the task for this lab was to draw a picture that predicts the column, what column would look like when it contains 6 of these items. So in the lab, where is it? Copy. Here, paste it. Instead of your, we make our task for this lab was because it's supposed to be in a past tense to draw a picture for the column. What column the column looks like when it contains of these items. Dot dot. What are the items? Right here. Here we go. So this is how I would do it, okay? So basically, take each of those points and you're going to summarize it, right? For materials and methods, again, for the material, you're going to use all those things because you tested them, right? That is your material. So you're going to tell me what else you use. So you use the column itself, you're measuring when you go back. So you can analyze all of your data. So you don't need to really work with post-lab questions or questions to human health. What you have to work with is the pre-lab skills, background, puzzle, data analysis. And of course, it's not even working. Just give me a second. Because it's wrong. Then you have, in the very first step, you actually have an outline of each lab right here. You have the ratios, experimental details, data organization analysis, and conclusion. So technically, you have to have included in here, except for conclusion. The conclusion is right here. So data and results should have those: the observations, experimental detail, analysis. Go. There we go. And the conclusion is conclusion. You know what the conclusion is. So when you're organizing this, all of your we're going to go to the lab. Each lab is going to have, for example, the trials and the data. You're going to copy that. Observations. So you're going to know how the water, like the corn syrup, mineral oil, you have all here. All information. You have the description of it. So when you are doing the presentation, you're going to talk about it as you're explaining it to the person that have never seen this before. I've seen it. I know what to expect from you guys, but you will have to talk like you're talking to your nephew and you want to tell him what you did in this lab for him to understand, but in a professional way. Right? So you're gonna go over the lab that you chose. You're gonna read all of my comments that feel points, and we are very lenient with points. You didn't lose that much, but lost points. Please back to it. Read it. Read back. Try to fix it. So for the presentation, it looks good. So the presentation is due. I made it due on the 9th of December, but don't wait until the last moment. We are going to next week again, regardless if we have lab ready or not, but I do suspect that they will have the lab ready. So I would suggest you to work on your output, because to record it, it's going to take literally 3 minutes max. But to work out that line, it's going to take some time. So take this week to work on the outline, and when we're in class next week, we're going to go one by one, and I'm going to answer questions at different times, so you can learn from each other and from the feedback to each one of you. Does that make sense? Sounds like a plan?
Yeah, next week all you want is the outline?
Yes.
And where are we submitting that to?
I will create a link on Blackboard. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna make a link due next week on the Blackboard for the outline. And the outline draft. Yeah, let's do that. So then I can give individual feedback. And you have some time to work on this. I know it looks like a lot. Once you be done with it, once you do it once, you'll learn to do it. You won't be you know how to do it before. So absolutely, it is curve. And if you encounter that the first time, of course, it's gonna seem complicated. So we're gonna practice and make sure that we. All right. So far, any other questions? Yes.
So in the text, I saw Jeffrey's text that we have next week. So December 2nd.
Oh, so we don't have class next week. Let me see. Where's the? I operate. Don't have class next week. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's wrap my head around this. Just give me a second, okay? What follows Friday schedule? Okay. Let me have a look at. My connection is really slow. I apologize about that, but just give me a second.
Professor.
Yes, Maddie.
Sorry. Yeah. The syllabus shows after the 18th. The next we have is the 2nd of December. Hope that's what.
I'm looking at it right now. On the 2nd, and then let's take a poll, because here's the thing: if you're gonna submit it by the 2nd, that means that by the time I grade it and give you feedback, your presentation is going to be due the week after.
Professor, do you want us to check on it even we don't have the class and submit it? And when we come back, then you can, fix it. I mean,
Actually, you know what? Let's just
also.
yeah, it's almost where I just want to make sure that you guys have enough time, to finish that you need to finish, because I don't know if another lab have the relation about.
Make it easy, of course.
Yes, it's easier for me. I don't have anything, right? And I have but the dates round, you have next week. I can make you a second, and there are third of you, and I will go really fast with it. And I don't know.
If we had it last week, how would you do it?
So if I plan next week, I'll make it next, and then by the 2nd, I'll give you the feedback detailed, like how change your, and once you know that it needs to be changed, it's gonna be easy to do presentation shelf.
Okay, so I don't know the people. Why we just read it anyway?
Yeah.
What about?
And then you just read it. It comes in.
Yeah, I don't want to do it, so I don't know about others.
Or even if you do like how Friday you always have posts to do, so even if you can get it tonight, maybe not Friday.
That's about, yeah, by next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday is like enough time to work, not rush.
Right.
The 27th of November, the day you're talking about.
So just grab a pen. I'm gonna use my phone. Guys, I think to